All right, let's see. Let's look at it. And thank you very much for taking so much time to do your work. I appreciate that. And it does show you have a very good base. Okay. So now that's the good news. The base is there. It's nice and clean. You followed what I asked you to do. So I kind of like that. Now you need to pump it up. All right. You need to add more edge loops and start shaping it up more. Okay. So for example, you see right here, how pointy it is. So go into the mesh tool, insert edge loop, and then insert an edge loop. You see, you did a fantastic work because it goes all the way down. And not many students are like that. Okay? And when you have it like that, after that, just move it up a little bit. Alright? To start rounding up your shape. Alright? So you just go in and you round it up a little bit more. Alright? And you'll have to, really do that properly. Take your time to do that. I'm going real fast. And then insert another edge loop, for example, right here. See, that works good, man. And actually, if you add just like that and insert another one like that, very often you can take that one and let's see the other one right here. And very often you can use the scale tool to do your work. Alright, and if you can't scale it up like that because it looks awful, obviously, then you take the move tool and you move them together. Okay, and you might have to replace that one a little bit also. Alright, and you start smoothing it up like that, rounding it up. Alright, all around like that. You work your stuff so it's nice and rounded. Right here and things like that. Okay, so you start to do that to have more mesh. Okay, that's number one. Number two, and you need it right here too, be careful right there. Number two, you don't have anything that would let you bend. So let's say your arm is going to bend this way and your elbow is right here. You need to go in and you need to create edge loops. Right here, and let me show you another tool. You see you have a problem right there with your mesh, and that is a big deal right here. If you right click right here, you can see you have your vertex right here. You must have an edge that you deleted all over right here. Okay, so let's remake that edge. So I'll take the multi-cut tool this time and I'll go bing, 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 bing. Now it's legit. Now you're already back to rock and roll. Alright, now remember, when you're gonna delete an edge or vertex, you need to select them and go to edit mesh, delete edge and vertex. Don't delete from the delete key on your keyboard. That leaves the vertices behind it. Okay, so now that you got right here, let's say your elbow will be right there. Now what you do is that you're gonna create, so you select that part, alright, right there, and then you go mesh tool, and you're gonna go multi-cut from the outside. So this is where it's gonna extend, and this is where it's going to actually. Oh, not everything is selected, so I'm glad you don't do anything. Hold on a second. Let me go. There you go. Here. It'll be a lot easier to do it in an orthographic viewport. So let's say we want to do that right here. The elbow is right there. So we're going to select those four. Oops. Yeah, we have some little bit of problem. You're going to have to select to make sure your mesh is clean. You have some mesh problem. Right here. So make sure everything is selected properly. And then right here, you're going to go and it's pinching right there. So you want to be, so let's just cut and we'll just adjust it after that. So we go mesh tool, insert edge loop, and we'll go right here and we're gonna incline it, and we'll look at that in a minute. Let's see, right here. Hold on a second. In reality, let me cut from the top view. That'll be easier. The way you design it is better for me to go to top view. So I'll reselect those two right there. Actually, let me undo. There you go. To select. Oh, you have multiple times the same view, so yes, that's gonna need to be changed. Hold on. Actually, I have a problem with mine. Just a second. I don't have my views. That's because of the recording I'm doing. So hold on. I will do it right here. Ah. Right here. Okay, and that one. You gotta have them all selected properly. And from the top view right here, I'm gonna do multi-cut, and I'll go bing, bing, and cut. And it'll gut through it perfectly like a butter knife. Right here, right there. Okay, so like that. That will be the front. All right, and that will be the back. And in the back, then we just do a diamond. That will reproduce the elbow. Just like that. And you're done. Okay? So work at that big time. Same thing for the shoulder. Add some more loops and re-pop it up. When you have enough loops, you'll be able to do... Let me do a single smooth. But don't do that. Hold on. Sorry. I'll do one smooth automatically right here. Okay, right here. You can do that and start after that. Using the mesh tool and the sculpting tool, let's say. Alright, let's open it up. Careful, the size real big, and you want it very small. Let me see. Oh, the mesh is not selected. I apologize. Yeah, it was. Hold on a second. So maybe, and the strength really small too. But how big is it? It's because your stuff is too big. Yeah, hold on a second. It's just. Let me take the smooth one. If your mesh was big enough, it's just really small. So let me scale just that. If your mesh was really big, or big enough, I'll make it really big right now on purpose. In the mesh tool, you can use the sculpting tool. Let's say the sculpt tool right here, and you can. Oh no, there's an error. It's a non-manifold object. I apologize. Your object is not clean. So that's why it doesn't want to do it. So to clean it up, right here, mesh, edit mesh, sorry, right here. And where's the cleanup tool? No, right here in mesh, clean up, sorry, mesh, clean up. Go down to non-manifold, select the non-manifold object, that's all, and apply. It's gonna clean it up because it was just not clean. So now, if you take the mesh tool and the actual, let's say, sculpt tool, alright. See, you can, with the big key, I can change its size, and you can start sculpting it. And that's really big now. You want to play with very little numbers. I'm not kidding you, like 0, alright, stuff like that. And you can, you see, pump it up to get more shape for your shoulder, for example, alright, and your muscles. Also, and then you can use the same thing, but the smooth one, and in the smooth you can start, you know, smoothing it a little bit. So now you get more shoulders and shape. Okay, see what I'm talking about? Now you get start getting a real shoulder and so forth. So please work at that. I hope the video was a help for you. Let me know if you have more problem. Pump it up. Remember one thing: your grade is gonna be okay right now, but not that great. But if you do everything that I'm just showing you and you fix it for the last final project, I'll look at the final project and say, hey, this is awesome, that is worth that, and I backtrack for every project and adjust your grade you know, on the modification you've done. Okay, so great work, just keep it up, okay, and fix everything. Thank you.